Like Pamela Anderson, our next guest is also from Canada and also looks great in a one-piece. You can see him in Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, Thursday nights on CBS. Please welcome Will Sasso. Good to see you.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Right
I
on.
mentioned you're from Canada, like Pam, like The
That's
Weekend
right.
as well.
And The Weekend, yes.
We have an all-Canadian show tonight, except for me and Guillermo, of course.
Like
yes.
every night.
Do you know? I imagine you don't all know each other, but do you know Pam Anderson?
We used to go to the meetings, yes. Oops, I'm not supposed to tell you about the Canadian meetings. We're not trying anything weird. We're happy being the 51st state. I'm joking.
It's a different kind of AA, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
AA?
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
And everyone is drunk up there. But, we actually worked together once. She was nice enough to come and guest on a sitcom I did like 20 years ago on this network called Less Than Perfect.
Oh, yeah.
And anyway, don't worry. No. Thank you very much.
If we had more Canadians, there would have been more polite applause.
Yes.
But they're a little on edge right now.
Yeah,
I think they're, and it's understandable.
It is very understandable.
Yeah.
But so at the end of her week with us, she was actually nice enough to give the whole cast flowers.
Oh, nice.
And I took my flowers home because they're flowers from Pam Anderson.
Sure.
And I left them somewhere sitting in the house for a year or two until they, wilted, and soon after that rotted. And then I hung them upside down in a broom closet to dry out.
Right.
Which was another 2 or 3 years there. And then the petals fell off, and I wasn't quite ready to give up yet, so I put them in a decorative bowl, and they became like pampery, like a potpourri.
Right.
Which would be like,
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah. And it was a fun story when people would come, oh, Miss Anderson. And and it stayed that way for around a decade until I met my wife. And then she said, what is this pile of half spiders over here rotting behind the sofa? And now they are no more. So.
Oh, no. Oh, wow. Yeah. Did she throw them away, or did she make you throw them away?
Yes, it was my decision to throw them away.
It was your decision.
Yeah.
My wife makes me throw out all my good stuff, too. It's very, it's sad, I guess, but it's part of the deal.
Yeah.
Your family, even though you are from Canada, your family is from Italy.
That's right.
Which surprised me, even though...
Hey, que si dici?
Even though you have an Italian last name.
Yeah.
Which means...
My last name?
Yes.
Sasso is, from what I understand, it literally means... This is what different genealogists will tell you different things, but large boulder that rolls down the river and settles on the beach.
Oh. Down the river onto the beach.
Yeah, I guess.
Very specific.
Very specific.
Do you feel like you can relate to that in any way?
Yes. Anytime I go to the beach, it is like a large.
So I know you have family over there still, right?
My old man and my mom, they immigrated in the mid-'60s with my brother and sister and a bunch of our family, aunts and uncles. My dad was sort of the patriarch of bringing the family over. But like most Italian families, there's a huge Italian contingent of the family back home in Napoli. Really? Oh, come on. Literally Napoli?
They claim to be from Canada earlier, so... I don't know what's going on with these two. They're from every country that gets mentioned here.
Yeah.
Switzerland, anything? No? Okay, all right. Yeah. No, they're not to be trusted.
Right. But yeah, so it's amazing to go back and.
And you stay with them when you go there?
My wife and I were just there in the spring and summer, and we stayed in a hotel and stuff, which is really offensive to them. And we're feeling like, look, we don't want to, please, we don't want to impose. And they're like, they think that's crazy. And then you can't eat in a restaurant. They got to bring you over every day. You're eating, my aunt, my Zia Sunta, is my mom's older sister, cooking every day. She's 88. It's unbelievable. And but
the food's great?
The food is,
What's her specialty dish?
My specialty dish?
No, your aunt's. Yeah.
Oh, my aunt made a pizza frita, like a fried pizza.
Really?
And just in the pot, and like spooning the oil on top of it and flip it over, then the sauce on top. And Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You brought a photograph from this this trip, and this is tell us what's happening here.
Yes, there. Okay. Yeah, that was fun. See, what happened here was he was very hot. That is. That on one day in particular, it was very, very hot.
I've never seen anyone wetter than you are. Like, Aquaman is not as wet as you are here.
So yeah, that's me at the end of the day. Even having wrung that shirt out a few times, walking through town, duck into an alley and wring it out, put it on, and it's soaking wet. But it's like you're walking through there, and the fun thing for me is growing up. You know, with my parents always spoke Napolitan, the Italian, the dialect of the area, you know, so you know, I just sort of pick it up and I can communicate in it and in Napolitan, and I'm walking past and I'm, you know, I know that I look like a big German guy, but I come from little Italian people, so here I am, you know, walking through and they're making fun of me because, you know, I look like whatever, like a tourist from Holland, and they're like, Maron, ma guarda che strunzica, è tutta sudata, è proprio surata, ma è fatta una bagna, è proprio bagnata, you know, like, which means, like, look at this, you know, Maron, look at this stupid. He's so sweaty, it's disgusting. He looks like he took a bath with his clothes on. And I'm hearing all this, but then I go, ma è caldo, no, it's hot, isn't it? And they go, oh, sì, scusa. Oh, no. You know.
You're like a secret agent over there.
Pretty much.
All right, let's talk about your show, because I want to just establish a few things. Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage is part of the Big Bang Theory universe.
Yes.
The BBTU, as I don't know if they say, but we do say here. And it is a spin-off of a spin-off that is a sequel to a prequel, yes?
Yes, that is correct. No, it's a sequel to a prequel.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay, yes, sorry. My mind is on.
So it started, where did we start here? Oh, God, I don't even know how, this is very confusing.
Yes.
In any event.
The Big Bang Theory.
Was the beginning.
Not
just of the show, but of everything.
Of everything. It all started in 2007. There are no dinosaurs.
Okay.
And then we go back to here. Young Sheldon starts, which is the prequel. You know, takes place in 1989 and went all the way to 1994 in storyline.
I see. In storyline, but not in real. Okay. Yeah. And that now we're here.
And then Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage takes place in 1994, moving forward.
Right there.
So currently, right now, it is 1995 on the show.
Wow, that is confusing. I mean, that's, you know, does your family, like back home in Italy, do they see the show? Do they know that you're a star?
No.
No, they don't. They just think you're a big sweaty guy.
Yeah, they think.
Big sweaty Dutch guy, yeah.
Yes, I'm a big sweaty Dutch guy, and they can't figure it out. Maro Donato, where were you born? This is, io sono famiglia con te, please. No, anyway.
Yeah.
But,
well, it's great to see you. Thank you for coming. It's great to have you here. Georgie
Mandy's
First Marriage, Thursday nights on CBS. Will Sasso, everybody. We'll be back with The Weekend.